welcome to our YouTube channel. Today will be my first video of playing a game on this channel, and I'm going to be playing Nations Roleplay in Roblox. Before we move on with the video, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notified whenever I post a video. Anyways, let's get on with the video. Today I'm going to be doing what if Germany formed an empire. Germany will be represented by the color red, and the countries it will attack will be represented by the color blue. Now, first of all, Germany will be attacking a weak neighbor, Luxembourg. Luxembourg practically has a very weak military, so this will be easy for the Germans, so they just take it instantly. And now, Germany will be attacking a bit of a harder nation, but still won't be that tricky for them, Belgium. I mean, now Belgium is a bit more advanced and better than Luxembourg. So Germany makes a push into it, and it captures the capital, and Belgium capitulates. And now they attack another neighbor. Netherlands. The Netherlands is already facing a big problem with the uprising sea, and they're sinking. So this won't be that hard for the Germans, but they will face more challenges later on. So they take the northeast of the Netherlands, and eventually they take all of it. Except for Amsterdam. This is where they meet a small problem. Now, Amsterdam is quite heavily guarded, but Germany is Germany, so they won't have a big problem. Now, moving on, this will be a double attack in the north and in the east, attacking Denmark and Czechia. So, first of all, Germany starts to attack Czechia, which gives Denmark enough time to prepare their military and start an attack. They make a naval landing and an attack, which eventually connects. Germany takes out Czechia, and they push back the Danish military. They head for the Danish mainland, and then eventually they capture Denmark. Now, a peace treaty is signed here with Czechia, but they take all of Denmark. Czechia gets to keep some of their land, but Germany takes most of it. And now, this is where Germany starts to face a bit more problems in war. They will be attacking Austria and Liechtenstein. I mean, Liechtenstein is a micro-state, so they can just swoop through that. But Austria, they will face a little problem. Sure, they can capture most of it in the beginning, but Vienna won't be that easy to capture. Not at all. Vienna is actually a very protected country and capital in Europe. So, but Germany is very strong, and so they managed to take it. But another peace treaty is signed here, where Austria gets to keep Vienna and a bit more land. Now Germany ignores Switzerland, because we all know Switzerland is like the chat of Europe. So they decide to attack Sweden. They're gonna make they decide to attack Sweden, and I'm not really sure how this is gonna go out, because Germany is a strong country, but Sweden is very protected, especially in the south. So they'll have to make some tricks. First, they make naval landings on their islands, and they take some of the mainland. And they have a smart tactic of moving up to the north, where it's icy and not that protected. But with the harsh terrain, it won't be that easy to pierce through the snowy tundras of Sweden. Anyways, they continue their invasion in the south, but someone decides to join in, and that someone just so happens to be Norway. Now, Norway is just like Sweden, an icy country, so it will be hard to push through them. Sweden and Norway used their military up and pushed back the Germans all the way from the north. But this makes Germany angry, and Germany decides to make a huge push, and they capture Stockholm. Now Sweden is in great danger because there's barely any cities that they can use for military, but still all of Sweden gets captured by Germany, and so does all of Norway. Now, because without Sweden, Norway isn't really that strong, so Norway can't really do much. But I mean, they can make us more pushback. A peace treaty is signed where Norway gets its land back of its humongous panhandle, and Sweden also gets some land up in the north, so which causes them to unite because they don't have much land. I mean, being honest, like this is not much land. Now Germany has not really no weak neighbors to attack. They can just take all of Sweden and Norway, and also Czechia and Austria, but they only do that with Austria for a specific reason, to get borders with the southern countries. Now, what they decide to attack is Slovenia, Hungary, and also Slovakia. You might think, Germany is crazy. Germany can't handle this on their own. But they got much bigger, and I didn't mention this, but Germany's going to be just a bit stronger for the sake of the video to make it more entertaining for you guys. Germany captures Slovenia because their military isn't that strong, but Hungary and Slovakia are getting reinforced by someone secretly. Who was that secret person? That secret person just happens to be Poland. And I'm pretty sure most of you probably know that Germany and Poland have horrible relations, especially from the past, where Germany has tried to attack Poland many times and succeeded most of them. And now Poland decides to join in the war on the Hungary and Slovakian side. Czechia, losing almost all of their land, also decides to join because there's nothing really they can do. If they join Germany, they just join Germany, but it would be more smarter if they join the blue side. So now this is an all-out war, and also now this is an all-out war, especially it's like a war between the East and the West. First of all, Poland gets the help of Lithuania and Latvia from this. So now Germany is not really looking well. Some things are not looking the best for Germany. So they take the Hungary and Slovakian militaries take back Slovenia, and Poland, and a combined force of Poland, Hungary, and Slovakia all push in to take back Austria and Liechtenstein, which they succeed. They make a naval landing in Denmark. Basically, now they start attacking Germany. You might think Germany is much stronger than them. They can take them on easily. Now the German military has moved from the north and Scandinavia and down to the south. Germany manages to take back to their border and eventually take back Liechtenstein and all of Austria. Now Germany makes another push into Slovenia and takes all of Hungary and a chunk of Slovakia. Now that's triggering the other countries. The Lithuanian, Latvian, and the Polish troops push them back, and eventually they get to the border of Romania, and Romania agrees to join the blue side. Now with Romania joining, this means Moldova would probably join, and also Croatia would join on the blue side. Now things are not looking too good for Germany, but just something happens to go for the German side. But Germany realizes that they can do something that not a lot of people do. They can use their nukes. Now Germany, out of all places, decides to nuke the place that they believe would be the strongest in this whole enemy team, Warsaw. So the nuke will be getting there in 5 days, but while it does, Germany continues attacking. They take most of northern Croatia, but Romania and Poland together take back lots of lands. This seems like a bloody war, especially for Germany. But now Germany finally makes the first push into Poland. Doesn't take too much land, but takes a good chunk of Poland. Then they start pushing down south, and eventually they take all of Croatia and start a push into Hungary. They capture Hungary and they start invading Romania. Eventually the blue team decides to surrender and a peace treaty is signed. Again. And now Romania loses lots of land, but they decide to unite with Moldova to keep things a bit neutral, so the economy doesn't unstabilize too much. Poland get not losing all of their land, but a good chunk of their land is lost. I mean, it's not just a small. It's not like it's a huge chunk. It's like a small chunk. They take Wrocław and they take Poznan. Hungary and Slovakia Slovakia remains normal, while Hungary isn't in the best conditions from that war, but they also managed to stay normal. But they also managed to keep some of their lands. Croatia also gets some of their lands, but because of the war, they lost a lot of power, so they unite with the Bosnians. And also, I forgot to mention this, but Germany also managed to take Budapest while in the war, so they technically keep it, and they also take another chunk of Hungary near Budapest. So yeah, that's how the war is. Germany grew a lot in this video, from just an average sized country in Europe to stretching all the way from one of the northernmost points of Sweden to the southernmost points of Slovenia. That is a huge win in Germany's case, if I'm being honest. I mean, there's countries that they would have a hard time attacking, like Italy, like also France, the UK, Poland. I'd say, yeah, they didn't take all of it, but they took a good chunk. And yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you had a good time watching the video. And please remember to subscribe and tap the notification button. Now, anyways, goodbye.